How do I do this now? Oh, hi. Okay. I'm just getting, yeah, no, actually that won't work. I'm going to have to do it like this. Hi. Okay. Wow. Guys, this is so deep. I'm legit like just having to. Okay. Hi. Okay, so we're gonna wait like 5 or 6 minutes for people to join, and then we will get started. So, for those that don't know, we have a Bible quiz coming up. We're gonna spend the next 30 minutes together. So please, get yourself something to drink. Hey, Enrico! Get yourself something to drink, and then we'll get into it. I'm so excited, guys. I'm legit so excited. Just before we get into it, hi, for those of you that don't know me, my name is Rebecca, or people also call me Katie. Please do say hi, like, it would just be nice for me, I guess. So the Bible quiz. Okay, so what actually happened is last week I attended a quiz like online, and I actually had so much fun. So I'm just going to go through some of the rules, and hopefully then we can get things started. Okay, so please make sure you have a piece of paper and a pen with you, so that you can write down the answers. A big thing about it is, please, guys, please don't write the answers in the comments. Okay, so obviously if you write the answers in the comments, then you're giving away the answer. So, get a piece of paper, so like a A4 piece of paper, just, or make 4 columns or divide it by 4, whatever it is that you want to do. There are 4 categories. Every category has 5 questions. The first category is going to be one that, where the questions are a bit more, hey, hi, Eric, hi, Abby. Where the first category is going to be one where the kiddies can really just get involved and enjoy themselves as well. So if you are playing with kids, then please do, engage them, ask them, oh, what do you think the answer is? How do you think that goes? So I have my drink here. It's water, not vodka, not tequila, just some water. That's just for me. For you, it might be a good idea to have a drink nearby. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna get into it. And again, just a reminder, please don't write the answers in the comments, guys. It just, like, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It ruins it, Hey, Luann! Cayman Islands in the house. What? Okay, cool. So, just a quick recap for those that have now joined again. Please don't write the answers in the comments. 4 categories, 5 questions in every category. And yeah, I really hope you guys have fun. So it's also my first time doing this. So if I suck as a host, unlucky, I guess. But I still hope that you have fun anyway. Okay, cool. So let's get into it then. Okay. Oh, I should have had music, like a da-na-na-na. Let's see if YouTube will have one. Let's see. Drum. What is it called? Drum roll, I guess. I think it's called drum roll. Hey, you get all. I guess she has to be here. You're my sister. You have to. Okay. No, YouTube wants to play adverts. Okay, cool. So, category 1, kids' stories. Okay, so this is how it's going to go. I'm going to ask the question, and then you just have to write down the answer. If you do know where in the Bible it is, then I'm really happy for you. That's great, but it's not part of the answer. Okay, and there's no bonus marks if you know where in the Bible it is. But I do encourage you to maybe look and see, where, or like use the questions to spend time as a family or alone when you're spending time in the Word, to then say, yes, this is where the story is. So I went easy today, just so you know. I'm very excited for when I can actually ask the hard questions. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Dikezo says she's not playing because she's going to fail. Dikezo, do you not read your Bible? Hi. Okay, cool. So, question 1. Okay, so category 1 is kids' stories. Okay, so question 1, here we go. Okay, so how many brothers did Joseph have? Joseph, please, just a reminder, don't write the answers in the comments, write it down on your piece of paper, and let's take it from there and see how it goes. Okay, so how many brothers did Joseph have? This is actually very strange. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. So I said don't write the answer in the comments, and it's wrong anyway. Oh, guys, you need to forgive her. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments and do this at the same time. It's actually quite interesting. Okay, so question 2. Okay, I'm going to just go on to question 2. So at the end of a round, I'll repeat the questions again so that you can, oh, no, not Joseph, Mary's husband. Joseph, Jacob's son. Okay, not Joseph, Mary's husband. Joseph, Jacob's son, guys, in the Old Testament. Okay, that Joseph. Okay, so question number 2. To whom did God say the following words? I will make you the father of many nations. I will make you the father of many nations. Who did God say that to? God promised that to somebody. What was his name? The commentary on Instagram is amazing. Yes, Michelle, the ex that tried to sell him. Okay, so question number 2. To whom did God say, I will make you the father of many nations? Question number 3. Okay, Dikezo, dog. Does anybody know if there's a way to remove somebody from this thing? Don't write the answers in the comments. Please, guys. Please delete your comment if you can. Okay, don't write the answers in the comments. Write the answers on a piece of paper in front of you. So, yeah, I know, Enrico. I don't. It's very interesting to see how much people can actually follow instructions. And it's such a simple instruction. Don't write the answers in the comments, please. Okay, so question number 1 was how many brothers did Joseph have? Question number 2, to whom did God say, I will make you the father of many nations? Okay, question number 3. What did God create on the 3rd day? So on the 3rd day of creation, what did God create? Ali says, I regret missing even one Sunday school. I don't know what to tell you. I'm trying my best here. Okay. These are kids' stories, guys. This is supposed to be like the icebreaker. Okay. So question number 3, I'm going to repeat it again. What did God create on the 3rd day? Okay. I want everything that he created on the 3rd day. Okay. I hope you're not like watching this with your Bible in front of you. That will be very just problematic. Okay, plus we're better than that. So what did God create on the 3rd day? I want everything that he created on the 3rd day. Okay, what did God create on the 3rd day? Okay, so question number 1 was how many brothers did Joseph have? Question number 2 was to whom did God say, I will make you the father of many nations? Question number 3, what did God create on the 3rd day? The one he said, well, I don't know. Yeah, he said, let there be lights, I guess. Okay, but what did he create on the third day? I don't know. So I know now that what I need to do is find something to do, like on these in-between spaces as you guys, find the answers or write the answers, or as you communicate. Okay, I believe in you guys. You can do this. Okay, question number 4. Are you ready for question number 4? Yes, question number 4. Okay, cool. So question number 4. What's the lady's name who washed Jesus' feet with her tears, perfume, and hair? Okay, so there was a lady and she washed Jesus' feet with perfume, wiped it with her hair. What was her name? What was her name? Hey, Tish. And you don't know the name of the lady who washed Jesus' feet with perfume. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Okay, question number 5. Question number 5 is as follows. Okay, question number 5 in the kids' stories category. We're still in category 1. Okay, question number 5. Who walked with Jesus on the water? Okay, guys, everybody should get this one. I hope. Question number 5. What is the name of the man who walked with Jesus on the water? Please don't write the name of the answer in the comments. Okay, I see some people are getting better, so I'm very glad. I'm happy about that. Okay, cool. Before we go to the answers, I'm just going to run through them again for the people that have come on, that have joined later. There goes my water bottle. Just give me a second. I'm still here. Okay, question number 1. How many brothers did Joseph have? Joseph, the son of Jacob. Okay. Question number 2. To whom did God say, I will make you the father of many nations? Question number 3. What did God create on the third day? I want everything that was created on the third day. Question number 4. What's the lady's name who washed Jesus's feet with perfume and her hair? Question number 5. What's the name of the man who walked with Jesus on the water? Okay. Traveling Africans. Okay, guys, I said this is the kiddies round, this is like the icebreaker. Okay, cool. We're going to go through the answers. So, question number 1. How many brothers did Joseph have? Guys, he had 11. 11 brothers. Okay, 11 brothers. There were 12 sons of Jacob in total, which means Joseph had 11 brothers. Okay, so you failed that one. Okay, question number 2. To whom did God say, I will make you the father of many nations? He said that? No, he wasn't the 12th son. He was the 11th son. Okay, so to whom did God say, I will make you the father of many nations? He said that to Abraham. Okay, so God said that to Abraham. He promised Abraham that okay, so you guys need to tell me if you want me to give you the verses as well, like where you can find the answers. Okay, so let me know and then I'll let you know. But he said that to Abraham in Genesis 17. Okay, so question number 3. What did God create on the third day? Okay, he created land, seas, and the vegetation on the land. Okay, so half a point for land, half a point for seas. If you didn't write land and seas, if you just wrote land, if you just wrote the sea, half. Okay, half a point. Half for land, half for seas, and the vegetation on the land, and that's in Genesis 1. Okay, question number 4. What's the lady's name who washed Jesus' feet with her tears and her hair? Mary Magdalene. Okay, Mary Magdalene, and that's in John 12. Okay, so that story is told many times through through the Gospels, but in John we find where he actually says that it was Mary. Okay, so that is question number 4. Question number 5. Who walked with Jesus on water? Peter, guys. Peter walked with Jesus on water. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. Okay, that's kids' stories. So we went very slowly, and I tried to add ad-lib. Okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to go through the questions and go through the answers. It's tough. Okay, so add up your score out of 5. Okay, and please post that in the comments for me. Let's see how you guys did in round 1. Okay, how did you do in round 1? Let's see. Okay. Oh, guys, some people really struggled. Well done, Luann. You guessed land. Okay, that's half. Hey, guys, no rounding up or rounding down. If you got half a mark, then you say you got half. Okay, I'm going to, well done, Enrico. Guys, Enrico's leading. He got 5. He got 5 out of 5. Team Enrico. Okay. Traveling Africans, I thought you said the questions were easy. How do you now get 2? Oh, guys, some people are struggling, but it's fine. We'll get there. Oh, okay, I'm just making sure. Okay, cool. So let's go on to category 2. So category 2 is called the Old Testament. So I can ask anything from the Old Testament. Okay, so let's go. We're gonna get this going now, right? Okay, so the Old Testament, category 1. Question 1. Okay, question 1. Who hung himself because Absalom, the son of David, didn't follow his advice? Who hung himself because Absalom, the son of David, didn't follow his advice? Well done, Lerato. Well done. 3.5. At least you passed. Family are ministers and whatnot. I've heard these things since I was born. We'll see. We'll see. I've put some really nice questions in here, Nico, so we'll see if you get there or not. Okay. So, who hung himself because Absalom, son of David, didn't follow himself? Follow his advice. That's question number 1. Question number 2. What is the longest chapter in the Bible? What is the longest chapter in the Bible? Welcome to those of you that are joining us. Please don't write the answers in the comments. Please write them on a piece of paper. Okay, in my defense, I haven't been a kid in decades. So you don't forget what you learned as a kid, Timisha. Okay, so question number 2 is, what's the longest chapter in the Bible? Okay, that's an easy one, so I'm going to go on. Question number 3. Name the only book in the Old Testament that has 1 chapter. There's only 1 book in the Old Testament that has 1 chapter. Okay. Oh, you guys are kidding me. Okay, name the only book in the Old Testament that has 1 chapter. Millie said the answer. Imagine. Okay, question number 4. Who was the oldest person in the Bible, and how old were they when they died? So, question number 4. Who was the oldest person in the Bible, and how old were they when they died? This feels like a general knowledge question. Like you either know it or you don't know it. Okay, question number 5. Who turned? Okay, this is hopefully this is okay. Who turned into a pillar of salt, and why? Remember, the category is Old Testament. As somebody said, when God was a Spartan. Okay, so question number 5. Who turned into a pillar of salt, and why? Okay, I will repeat the question before I give the answer, but we're going to go into the answers. Okay, I hope you guys are getting there. Okay, so question number 1 was, who hung himself because Absalom, son of David, didn't follow his advice? Okay, The answer can be found in 2 Samuel 17. Okay. And his name is Ahithophel. Ahithophel. Okay. He was one of the king's counselors, or whatever you want to call him. When he didn't, Katie won't let me post answers in the comments. Yes. Okay, so Ahithophel, he hung himself. Literally, when he found out that Absalom didn't follow his advice, he went home. The Bible says he put his things in order, he put his house in order, and then he hung himself. Or he hanged himself. That's what the Bible says. Okay, question number 2. What is the longest chapter in the Bible? Guys, the longest chapter in the Bible is Psalm 119. You see, Enrica, I told you I'd come for you. I'd come for you. Okay, so Psalm 119 is the longest chapter in the Bible. Question number 3. Name the only book in the Old Testament that has one chapter. He is a minor prophet. His name is Obadiah. Obadiah is the only book in the Bible, or in the Old Testament, that has one chapter. Okay. Ahithophel. 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 Yeah, I know it is a little dramatic, but that's what he did. Did anyone get Ahithophel, guys? Anyone at all? I don't know. I tried. Okay, question number 4. Who was the oldest person in the Bible and how old were they? The oldest person in the Bible was Noah's grandfather. His name was Methuselah, and he was 969 years old. Okay, so Methuselah, he was the oldest guy in the Bible. 969, guys. Can you imagine living that long? I mean, even 100 seems like a stretch. Now it must be 900. Okay, question number 5. Who turned into a pillar of salt and why? Okay, this one hopefully many of you got. Nobody's saying they got it right, so I don't know. I think nobody got it right. Okay, so who turned into a pillar of salt and why? Lot's wife turned into a pillar of salt. So the answer is Lot's wife, but we don't have her name. It just says Lot's wife. Okay, so God forgot the name and got the age, so half. Yes, okay, so yeah, so for question 4, you can get half for Methuselah and half for 969. Okay, so to go back to question 5, who turned into a pillar of salt? Lot's wife. As they were running away from Sodom and Gomorrah, as the angel was destroying it, she looked back. Okay, so guys, she turned into a pillar of salt. She didn't turn into salt. She turned into a pillar of salt. Okay. What did Methuselah accomplish in life? He was Noah's grandfather. If it wasn't for Methuselah, we wouldn't have had anybody to build the ark, I guess. That's what he accomplished in life. Okay, so guys, Lot's wife, she became a pillar of, she looked back and she became a pillar of salt. Okay, that's in Genesis 19. Cool, so now you should have a score out of 10. How much do you have out of 10? So get the 5 from the first category, 5 from the second category, and let me know how much do you have out of 10 so far. All we know is Methuselah lived and Methuselah died. Well, he lived for 969 years, so, he must have accomplished a lot. Surely. Okay. Come, Louise, I believe in you. I believe in you, friend. You can do, you've got this. Okay, so we've got a 7. We've got a 7 out of 10. That's good. Well done. 1. Are you on 1 out of 10? Or you just got 1 right in this category? Abigail's got 5. At least you're passing. 5.5 is still a pass, so you're getting there. 5.5 is still a pass. Okay, so that's the Old Testament, guys. Yeah, this is so interesting. Okay, I now I wish that I could see these answers that you guys put there. Okay, Ollie's on 6.5. Well done, man. Well done. You guys are passing. At least you're passing, guys. To pass is good. To pass is good. Okay. So the best we've got at the moment is 7. Hey, 7 out of 10. That's the best we've got. Okay, so going into round 3. I just need some water. Okay, and I need more. Okay, so round 3 is called the New Testament. Okay, so it's any question from the New Testament. Talani, 5 is a pass, yo. As long as you're getting 5, at least you're there. You're getting there. Oh, Louisa's struggling a bit. Okay, well done, Lerato. You're getting there. You're getting there. You're getting there. Okay, so category number 3, the New Testament. Question number 1. Complete the verse. Okay, complete the verse. Oh, we have an 8 out of 10. Okay, Rico, showing off, showing off. Okay, so complete the verse. This is question number 1 in the 3rd category. Okay, complete the verse. Romans 12, verse 1 says, like the B part of it, it says, offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. And then, so that's what you need to fill in the rest of that. I know all of you only know offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, and then you think the verse ends. No. Okay, offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. Okay, so complete that verse. Obviously, there's different translations, but you know, when we get there, we'll get to the fact that it basically says the same thing. When are we doing children's church questions again? No, the children's church questions are gone. No? Okay, so question number 2 in New Testament. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, question number 2. How many chapters are in the book of Mark? So the Gospel of Mark, you know, Matthew, Mark, Luke, John, that Mark. How many chapters does the book of Mark have, or the Gospel of Mark? The Gospel according to Mark. How many chapters does it have? I'll be impressed if somebody knows this. I had to go look. I had to go look, so we'll see. I hope you're not sitting with your Bibles open, guys. I'm just saying, it defeats the point, right? Okay, question number 3. In the New Testament category, Jesus wept in John 11:35 is the shortest verse in the Bible. What is the second shortest? Katie, it's my bedtime. Okay, so question number 3. Jesus wept in John 11:35 is the shortest verse in the Bible. What is the second shortest? So because of translations, there are 2 possible answers that you can give me here, and I will accept both. Okay. I will accept both. Okay. Obviously, if Jesus wept is the shortest, I'll give you a hint for this one. The second shortest has 3 words. Okay. That's all I spell goodbye. Okay. Number 4. Question number 4. Okay. In New Testament. How many books are there in the New Testament? Okay, so the Bible in total has X number of books. These questions. 0. Then we go the scripture for. That's fine. If you know the words, or if you know the scripture, it's fine. You'll get it. Okay, you know who came second. Okay, so. How many books are there in the New Testament? Okay, and question number 5. If you don't know, just take a guess, guys. Maybe you're right. You don't know. Okay, question number 5. But I thought maybe you'll get this one right. This is a relatively easy one. Okay. So, number 5. Name the young man who went with Paul on his second trip of Asia. So when Paul did his second tour of Asia, he was with Silas and he was with, okay, if you don't know who that is, then the clue is the young man. Like he's young, he's really young. So think about the letters that Paul has written, and you know, like at one point Paul actually addresses his age. So name the young man who went with Paul on his second tour of Asia. Okay, he went with Silas and he went with, okay. Yeah, and I think that's why I said Silas, because I thought people are just going to answer Silas, and it's not Silas. Okay, so let's go through the answers. New Testament, question number 1. Okay, complete the verse. Offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. Okay, depending on your translation, the answer there is, or the way that the verse ends is, for this is your spiritual act of worship. Okay, or this is, you just, if you're in that area, if you're unsure, post it and then we'll have a look. But the answer to that question is, for this is your spiritual act of worship. And that is Romans 12. Was his grandmother Louis and his mother Eunice? I can't give you that answer. I can't give you that answer. Okay, number 2. Okay. Your reasonable service. Yes. Well, this is your reasonable service. That is a translation. That's one of the translations. So if you're, for question number 1, if you wrote, this is your reasonable service, that is a translation. I don't know. I'm sure the message comes, you know, with many words. I'm not sure. Somebody will have to check that out. But this is your reasonable service. What if you said your body is a temple? No! Your body is a temple is wrong. That is not the answer. Okay. Offer your bodies as a living sacrifice, holy and pleasing to God. For this is your reasonable service, or this is your spiritual act of worship. Okay, question number 2. How many chapters in the book of Mark? 16. Okay, there's 16 chapters in the book of Mark, or the gospel according to Mark. Question number 3. Jesus wept is the shortest verse in the Bible. What's the second shortest? Okay, I might finish this. Okay, the second shortest verse. So like I said, because of translations, there's 2 possible answers that I will accept here. Okay, but I think the most commonly accepted one is 1 Thessalonians 5:17, and it says, "Pray without ceasing." Okay, or never stop praying, or you know, the translations, guys, they get to us. Okay, so never stop praying. Okay, if you didn't write 1 Thessalonians 5:17, maybe you wrote 1 Thessalonians 5:16, okay, which says, be joyful always. Okay, that one, in some translation, it says, rejoice in the Lord always. It's, you know, so that's why I said the most commonly accepted one is pray without ceasing. Okay, because pray without ceasing is pray without ceasing. Well done, Louise. Woo, woo, woo. Okay. Nika says no. What are you saying no to? It's pray without ceasing. Okay, that's who finished second. Okay, question number 4. How many books are there in the New Testament? There are 27. So from rejoice forevermore is shorter. That's in 1 Thessalonians 5:16 though. In Nico, it's 1 Thessalonians 5:16. That's why I said I have to accept both answers. So either if you said verse 16 or verse 17. Okay. Don't stop believing it's not in the Bible. It's not in the Bible. So unfortunately that is not it. Okay, so how many books in the New Testament? 27. And question number 5, last one, is name the young man who went with Paul on his second tour of Asia. It was Paul, Silas, and Timothy. Well done, Louise. Well done. Well done, Luis. Okay, so his name is Timothy. It's Acts 16. Some scholars think that he was 21 years old. Some say he was 16. I think when he first met Paul, when he first became a disciple, he was 16 or something like that. And then when he started the church, or when he was left to lead the church, he was 21. Something like that. Okay, so Timothy. Okay, guys, so you should have a score now out of 15. Okay, I hope you're still passing. Okay. I really got 1 out of 5. I'm sorry, yo. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, last category. Last category. Let's go. We have like 5 minutes left. Okay, 5-10 minutes left. 27. Yay! Okay, so you guys are getting, so you have a score out of 15. Anybody gonna share their score with me out of 15? Anyone? 12. 12 out of 15. That's really, you're doing really well. Wow. Okay, I think you might be winning. But I thought, any idea of where you're at? 9. There we go. So 15. What's half of 15? 7. So 7.5 is a pass, guys. You got 7.5. You're passing. Well done. Well done. Well done. Okay, traveling Africans, are you at least passing now, or are you passing now? Okay, so let's go. Last category, women of the Bible. Hey. Okay, so here we go. Well done. Okay, people are passing, guys. People are passing. Okay, some people are not passing. I'm sorry, guys. I really did try to mix the questions. I'll try and put in some simpler questions, like for next week, okay? Then just to kind of even it out. Okay, cool. So last category, women of the Bible. Question number 1. Okay. What are the names of Lazarus's 2 sisters? So Lazarus had 2 sisters. Don't write the answers in the comments. Okay. Lazarus had 2 sisters. What were their names? Or what are their names? Okay, don't try it. Yeah, there's a war that's happening on Instagram. I don't even know what to say here. Everybody's allowed to play. Just because you are not so good with remembering your children's church Bible stories. Okay, so Lazarus had 2 sisters. What were their names? Question number 2. It's probably my favorite thing. Okay. Name the only woman judge in the Bible. So in the days of the judges, only one of them was named that is a woman. Okay. Some translations say she was a prophetess. Okay. Some translations say she was a prophetess. So that's actually, yeah, this translations thing is going to chow me. Okay. So name the only woman judge in the Bible. Okay, question number 3. Okay, so I'm going to tell you a story. Okay, I want to know the name of Okay, so question number 3. I'm going to tell you a story. I want to know what is the name of the lady that I'm talking about in this story. Okay. Okay, so here's the story. King David slept with her. She got pregnant. Then David had her husband killed. And then God killed that son. Okay, so the story again. King David slept with her. And she got pregnant. King David had her husband killed, which is the bottom line of that whole story that happened. Okay, then God killed that son as like his punishment. That was the consequence for David's sin. What is her name? That lady that I'm talking about in the story, what is her name? Okay, this one, guys. This is here. You see, I threw you a bird. So don't say all my questions are difficult. Some of them are chilled. Okay, that's a children's church story also. I mean, yeah, maybe not. Okay. Okay, so question number 4. Okay, so question number 4. Okay, so Oprah Winfrey, like Oprah Winfrey that we know, when she was born, she was meant to be named after this biblical figure. Okay, she was the daughter-in-law of a lady who changed her name to Mara. Okay, so what is this girl's name? This biblical figure, what is her name? I'm going to read that again. Okay, Oprah Winfrey, when Oprah Winfrey was born, she was meant to be named after this biblical figure. But the lady spelled it wrong on her birth certificate. Okay, this lady that she was supposed to be named after, she is the daughter-in-law of a lady who changed her name to Mara, which means bitter. Okay, what is her name? So if you don't know anything about Oprah, then it's fine, because then you should know there's a lady in the Bible. She changed her name to Mara. She said, no, don't call me by my name anymore. Call me Mara. Okay? And this biblical figure, she is the daughter-in-law of Mara. So she's Mara's daughter-in-law. What is her name? Okay, that's question number 4. Question number 5. This is the last question, guys, and then we're done for today. Okay, so question number 5. In Luke, okay, the Gospel according to Luke, Luke mentions 3 women who walked with and supported Jesus out of their own pockets. Okay, the one's name was Mary, which is Mary Magdalene. Okay, the second one was Joanna. What is the name of the third lady? So Luke is telling, he's saying, you know, there are many disciples followed Jesus, and then he names some people, and then he says, and there were even women among that crowd, and these women supported Jesus, including financially, from their own pockets, like from their own wealth. Okay, and then he says their name, and then he mentions them. He says Mary, Joanna, and okay, so that is question number 5. So let's go through the answers and then tally the score and see who our winner is for today. Okay, so question number 1, Lazarus had 2 sisters. What were their names? Their names were Mary and Martha. Yeah. Everybody should have gotten that right, I hope. I don't know. The answer was not Ruth. I'm just putting that out there. Okay, question number 2. Name the only woman judge in the Bible. She was also called a prophetess in some translations. Her name was Deborah or Deborah. However, you know, she has the B-O. So Deborah. In Judges 4, you'll find her story. It was actually awesome. Like, she was a badass. I love her story. Okay, question number 3. King David slept with her, got her pregnant, had her husband killed, then God killed that son. What is her name? Her name is Bathsheba. That was Bathsheba, guys. That was Bathsheba. And that story is in 2 Samuel verse 11. Okay. Question number 4. Okay, Mara's daughter-in-law, or Oprah, was supposed to be named after her. What was her name? Her name was Orpah. So it's O-R-P-H-A. Okay. I think it's really interesting. The lady who, like, you know, that's why people don't really, well, now people name their child Oprah, but, you know, Oprah is the first Oprah because she literally misspelled the word Orpah. Okay, so Orpah. Orpah was also the sister-in-law of Ruth, just to put that out there for those of you that wanted Ruth to come out in the answers. Okay, so Orpah. Question number 5. Luke mentions 3 women who supported and walked with Jesus. Mary, Joanna, and the last lady, her name was Susanna. Don't you cry for me. Okay, her name was Susanna. So it was Mary, Joanna, and Susanna. Okay, guys. That's the end of round 4. Give yourselves a round of applause, I guess. Ma'am spelling. No, spelling is not important. However you spelled Susanna. As long as you didn't write Susan, because it's not Susan, it's Susanna. Okay. Spelling with Bathsheba also, I understand it's tough, as long as you can remember that it was Bathsheba. So yeah, so that is the end of the quiz. So can I please ask you, please post your final scores out of 20. Okay, so we have how did you have 14.3? Where does the 0.3 come from? We only had halves. Okay. Please tell me your score, guys. It's not fair. If I spelt it Hannah, no. If you spelt it Hannah, then it's wrong. Perfect score for round 4. Well done, Delaney. Well done. Ollie, 9.5. No, you can't round off. But 9. No, oh, so lucky. Hey. No, you can't round off. You can't round off. 13, 14. Well done, guys. Well done. Well done. You guys, some of you did so well. Some of you are just refusing to post your scores. I don't know why. I mean, I'm here. I'm with you. We want to see how well you did. I can see Raghu's just deciding to stay out of it. She's not gonna involve herself in this. That's fine. I'm just asking. 12 out of 20, guys. But most of you passed. Look, 11.5. That's a pass. 4.5. Don't tell my dad. Oh, like 4.5 out of 20. Oh my word. Yo, guys, no. Okay. But that time you actually said, you were like, these questions are too easy. I don't know what to say. Okay, I'm gonna study for next time. Yeah, okay, please. I'll let you know what the categories are for next week. We'll see how it goes, guys. Guys, really well done. So yes, there are. Remember, there were halves. Like what were the halves? What did God create on the third day? That had a half. Methuselah and 969 years, that had a half, so there were halves. I'm laughing because it's funny. I don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, but I won't stop laughing though. Okay, are we looking at the current acceptable pass rate in our country? Yo, that's shade. Okay. So if the pass rate in the country is 33%, so we want 33% of 20. So if you got more than 6, guys, then you passed. Well done. Okay, Katie, you're being those 90% kids who are comforting the 50% kids. I'm trying. Guys, I really hope. I hope it goes better next week. What's the longest name in the Bible? Oh, somebody's asking me that question. Okay, so somebody's asking me the question. What's the longest name in the Bible? Enrico, including a hyphen or without the hyphen? Okay, don't tell my sister. Okay, guys, I really hope you had fun. Thank you so much for joining me. I mean, I saw people from Mauritius, from Cayman Islands, even from Australia. Hey, I told the Australian people to be sleeping. I don't know. And then obviously South Africans, what's up, guys? I'm glad you joined. Thanks so much. This has been a lot more entertaining than I think I thought I knew. Some of you just need to be, and not the people that, not the low people. Okay, so the question that's now being asked to me is, what is the longest name in the Bible? And it mustn't have a hyphen. So I actually have I have no idea. Oh, here we go. Okay, so his name was Maher-shalal. What? Maher-shalal Hashbaz. Okay, so I'm going to go and find out who that is now, because clearly I need to know. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed myself. And I hope to see you next week at 7:30. Okay. Legit, like, good luck, guys. Just good luck. Good luck. This, what do you call it? This lockdown is getting to all of us a little bit, or maybe it's not getting to it all. But this was really fun for me. At least I got to laugh, and I didn't talk to you, but at least we had some sort of conversation. Thanks so much. Invite your friends to compete against them next week. And yeah, I think I'll post this video up on YouTube as well, so that if you missed the quiz, then you can go and watch it there. The channel on YouTube is called Potter's Clay Talks. Yeah. Okay, have a good evening, guys. Have a good evening. I legit enjoyed myself. I really did. This was a lot of fun. Okay. Bye. Okay, now I just need to... always ending this thing, that's a problem. Okay, I need to end it so that I can save it to YouTube. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go.